What's going on YouTube? My name is Diesel and today we're back in Scrap Mechanic. I want to thank everyone for all the love and support on the series. If you enjoy these videos, make sure you hit that like button. Helps out my channel ever so much more than you know. It sure does. It sure does. I made something different. I made something new. I wanted a home. I kind of wanted a base, but at the same time I wanted to get into a little bit of pistons as well as trying to figure out controls and timers and ease my way back into it because I've been gone for so long. So I made a house. It's a glorious house. It's a magnificent house. And there you go. Diesel, it's just a box. You're fooling us. You're joshing us. I ain't joshing you, baby. I ain't fooling nobody. This is a house. It's a folding house. Oh! We got some hydraulic pistons, as well as... Hold on here. Let me get my stuff back here. Got a little button. This has where all the controls are. Nothing crazy. Nothing too maniacal. Not yet, but still pretty cool indeed. I know the button's off center because it's all. Well, actually, no, the button's not. Yeah, the button is off center. It's even. Everything's even Stevens. So, good lord. I know my wire. People are triggered right now because their OCD's kicking in, and my wiring is not the best, but it works, and that's all that matters. It's all like stuff's all over the place. It's all over the place. So, it's not quite done yet. I will say that though. I will say because I want to have this be kind of like a transported thing where we can lift the hydraulics, can pop up, and we can put like a trailer underneath it, and then lower the hydraulics again, and then we can take a truck and we can drive off. We can drive our house. We can drive numerous houses, and then we can add to this. We can make it a modular house as well, but just making this one was a little bit rough. So, how do you do it? Well, how do you unfold everything? Top button first, second button second. Top first, bottom second. I'm a power bottom, but I know I have to go to be a power top right now. So, hit that. It'll unfold the roof and lower these little panels right down here to kind of hide your view a little bit. And then second button. And then after that folds out a little bit, the windows then fold in. Give it a couple seconds here. The timers are still rocking. I wanted to make sure that they would actually unfold without knocking in anything, so I made them kind of go on a longer timer. Then it extends the third part, lowers the floor, then it'll raise the ceiling, and she is complete. Windows on either side. I was thinking about trying to make some sort of design. I just couldn't think of anything. I've been at just taking this thing to task all morning long. It's taken me a couple hours to try and figure out. I'm not the best when it comes to controllers, but the pistons, man, the pistons make something like this just totally possible. Before, it was kind of a big old pain in the butt. I'll tell you what. It rhymed. I'm a poet. I got bars. But you had to have like multiple controller configurations and then had to move them to kind of make it look like it slides, but it's not really sliding. It's kind of jamming along. I see you pistons. You kind of like, oh my god, this is so heavy. Why'd you make it so heavy? It's not heavy. It's fine. But as for trying to make different patterns and make things kind of work the way that I wanted them to work, it's been kind of a trial because everything's inside of this one tiny little box to try and expand it. So I kept on trying to make little just aesthetic things, and then realizing like, oh, if I want to have this aesthetic thing, I got to move this out one. I got to move the whole thing out one. So all right, break it off, make a new one. So weld it to the build, and had no idea that pistons don't work unless you have something attached to the bottom of them, like to the end. I was just like, we'll just use the piston end and they'll be the arm. Wrong, because they don't actually have a hitbox. So I was like, you learn something new every day. This does have a bathroom in it with a small kitchen. Little kitchen area. The red button. Turn on your heat and turn on your stove. Now you can put in a refrigerator, but you cannot go past this line here. So when it comes to building things inside here, you know, I got the idea to do this because of, well, not just multiple different scrap mechanic builds. Of course, Lou Up the Great has a wonderful channel as well. He builds crazy, ridiculous things that I will never ever create. This is about as close as it's gonna get, baby. But there was this Facebook ad for these modular homes that were folding, and I was like, that's pretty cool. I want to try and make that in scrap mechanic. But the thing is, like, they show it like, oh, it's fully furnished. I'm like, lies. Where's the plumbing? Where's the electrical coming from? It's like, hey, there's a brand new modular house that unfolds, but oh yeah, you can't take your poop in it. But here, you could totally take a poop and wash your hands. Take a poop, wash your hands. Take a poop. Then you gotta wash your hands. But yeah, got some lights in here too. Nothing too crazy. I didn't want to go too nutty on the decorating now. And as far as in here, you can, you know, kind of put some little crown molding on the top of it. I tried to put some towel racks, but then it just gets a little cramped in here. It's already a little cramped. You know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I mean, bro? And also, you could, like I said, you can put a refrigerator. But the main idea for this is that you can hop into here and then kind of make whatever you want to make. Design it, decorate it, however you see fit. And then once you need to go, you can bounce. Did I not paint you? I did not. Okay. Yeah, see? I always miss a spot. You always seem to miss a spot from time to time. Like a whole side of window. What I wanted to do in here, but I just couldn't get it to work. These floors, they go up here, but they leave like a little bit of room. So what you can do, what we can do, because like I said, this is not done yet. I can actually make a wall partition and fold it up so that when this folds out, the wall partition will then come down, and then you can kind of like, I can angle a little bit just to give you a little bit of divider, kind of give you that sense of going into certain different rooms. But yeah, man. This is it. Everything's everything. The only thing I don't like is that this is, you can kind of see the control room from here. I can see the control room from here. So, that's no big deal. I mean, for the most part, you can just take the window here, and you can just make that a solid piece. And, I like it though. Yeah, whatever. I think it actually did help when I was, hooking all the connections together. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah? Nothing too crazy though. Nothing too fancy. I want to see what it looks like when I try to fold it up. Should be good. Alright. So these all fold up and fold in. See, I missed a spot over there. Paint-wise. Now, I do have controllers to control some of these. Like, these were free flow. Like, I was trying to make them free flow and just have the pistons power them, but they weren't digging it. They weren't digging it. It was getting stuck. Like, it wouldn't kick back. The pistons can push it out, but then when it tries to come back, that's where it that's where it has a little bit of problems trying to get the power. I have the power to try and push that forward. All right, that goes in, and that is fully tucked. And then we fold it back right where it needs to be, and down go the sides and the roof. Now I'm probably gonna have to do a different set of hydraulics for when we need a trailer to kind of like to have it, you know, go up off the ground, and then we can drive back up a trailer on here and then cause a enormous amount of lag and crash our game world. Yes sir. Or I'll just pop some tires out of here and we'll just put a driver's seat in there. You know what I mean, bro? That'd be stupid, Diesel. You're stupid. So that's pretty much it, man. This took me a long time to try and make because like I said, it's been a while since Scrap Mechanic has been in my brain. And trying to get these controllers to get back. Now, the mods that I use, you're going to need the MJM Science mod. Straight up. But everything else is just straight vanilla parts, man. Vanilla, pistons. The only thing I used were different switches from the MJM Sci-Fi mod. And the thrusters for the kitchen were also from the Sci-Fi mod because I wanted to have some sexy little light in there for kind of like a hot plate, but at the same time, didn't want to put a giant thruster in there either. So you will need the MJM Science mod, and also some of the bearings are invisible. They have invisible bearings. That's also in the Science mod. But I also have all of the Grego and Durf mods all together. Let's just do this one more time right here, man. Nice. See, it would be kind of nice to have some bushes or something like that to kind of mash along here, but you know, that's wherever you feel like you want to dump it in there. You become a part of your surroundings. It does bang a little bit. It'll bang, it'll clang. But it'll do what it needs to do, baby. It'll do what it needs to do. This will be on the workshop for you to download if you so need it. Do modifications. I would love for you to hop in the Discord channel and drop in some pictures of what you've done to the build as well. If it so moves you. You're probably like, I can make this thing so much better. I'm going to prove him. I'm going to show him. I'm going to do him right. I'm going to show him what's up. Now I'll be like, that's amazing. That's amazing. Maybe we should put a picture there or something, you know? Put some decoration. But very, very cool. So folks, if you enjoyed this video, by all means hit that like button, helps out my channel ever so much more than you know. And if you like it a whole lot, go ahead, hit subscribe. New videos coming out every single day, every single week. Folks, have a great day, afternoon, evening, good night. Peace out, like shout y'all. And I will check you out right here again in Scrap Mechanic next time. Oh yeah. It's looking pretty nice, I'll tell you what, I'll tell you that much. But where to drive you? Probably have to put wheels on you. Yeah, I'm gonna put wheels on.